Welcome to the Wormhole, where keeping it real is expected. There are a couple million podcasts you could be tuned into, but you chose to take this journey with us, and for that, we thank you. Without further ado, the Wormhole with Tim and Troy.
What up with it?
What's happening, Jack?
I can't call it, man.
Man said he had to go out to city council here.
It was a Monroe City Black Chamber of Commerce event.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Black Wealth event.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, a few people we're a member of the Black Chamber of Commerce, and a few people, well, one person in particular that we knew spoke at the event, and that's my partner Jamaro Hill, and he's the owner of the Cookout. The Cookout Bar and Grill on Desire Street.
I ain't never heard of that one.
So, yeah, we're gonna go over there one day.
Bet. Let me know when.
Yeah, the Cookout restaurant is going to be, the phone number is 318-855-8224, and it's going to be on Desire Street, right across from ULM.
Oh, it's down the street from you, hell.
Yeah, right down the street, 5120 Desire Street.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, hit that. I ain't never seen that shit. Is it new?
Not really. It's new there. He used to be on North 18th Street, where the old El Paso was. But yeah, man, he started with a food truck, had a yellow food truck with of course it had the Cookout Bar and Grill all over it. He has a red one as well now. But yeah, man, it's super duper good food.
Okay. Yeah, I'm down to check that shit out, man. For sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But what you got going on?
Oh man, sitting up here watching one of my favorite shows in the world, you know what I'm saying? Naked and Afraid.
Naked and a fucking Afraid. I love Naked and Afraid.
I watched this shit. Man, ain't talking about that shit. If ain't nothing on TV, even some is on TV, because he had a damn game on Prime. And I was like, shit, I'm fucking hooking all that shit up, man. I was like, hell. I was flipping that channel, saw Naked and Afraid. I said, I'm home. That's it.
I'm home.
Man, I can watch it. Man, I said, watch this shit. If they run a marathon, watch this shit all day, man.
I went through a small little phase of Naked and Afraid. Anything got to do with survival or some kind of game show or something, I'm down for it.
Yeah, now I didn't like the show Survivor. I didn't like that. But Naked and Afraid, I like that shit.
Yeah, I don't like Survivor. I like Amazing Race. I like that a lot.
You get that game, watch that. But yeah, I know what it is. I ain't never watched it.
Yeah.
That damn Naked and Afraid, man. These motherfuckers out here be going through it.
I don't know how they do it.
I don't know either. But they be going through it. I was like, God damn. Shit. And then they had one where they was in motherfucking Alaska. I said, they done went too goddamn full.
Bro, I don't know how they do it. For real.
Man, them people's out there sleeping in snow and shit. But they ain't had to stay that long, though. I was like, there's no way these people can do that shit. It was too fucking cold, man.
It was extremely hot. It was like 90-something at night. And he was getting bit by these bugs, man. This one dude, I mean, his whole body was full of bug bites. They seriously be out there doing what they say they're doing. It's a controlled environment, but your skin is still out there in the weather. Ain't nothing
in the weather,
that.
Man. I think it's controlled to the point, you know what I'm saying, where, you know, they ain't gonna let no lion attack you and shit. But other than that, your ass will starve to death out that motherfucker. You'll get yourself beat.
As long as you stay your crazy ass out there.
Yeah, you starve to death. And then they got these new ones where it be like 3-4 people out there together. I'm talking they be out there beefing like a motherfucker. You about to fight.
You know what I wonder? I wonder how long it takes you before being naked. It don't even matter. Like you just pissed off at this person so much to where she might be naked, but you don't even care no more.
Nigga, I think honestly this is shit these people be in, man. I say after probably like that. They got their first day, fuck it. I'm naked.
Titties is titties.
Titties. Nigga, they be out there, motherfucker be catching the runs and shit. Hey, man. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I just can't stop shit. I'm like, man, you got this broad out here. Then sometimes be the women. She over there getting it on, hell.
Goodness gracious.
Over there playing that old butt trumpet. Hell, she
Didn't boil it first.
Told you so goddamn thirsty. I think the water is good. Next thing you know, shit.
You finish it? Hold on, man.
Hell yeah. That's the shit. That water wasn't clean as you thought it was.
Hell no, it ain't. No, they talking about because the river flow and you can drink out of it. That's bullshit.
No, you can't. That's what be getting them too. Oh, it's moving waters coming out the sand and yeah, right, asshole. You go ahead.
Gonna have a rumble in your tummy.
Yeah. And then you got that back there with them leaves, rubber the ass with it. Y'all stinking ass.
If you ain't been leaf wiping your whole life, don't start now because you're gonna break out.
You'll break out. It's gonna get you. And then when they be out there by that ocean, I'm like, man, I ain't gonna say go shit in the ocean because you can't. Well, you might as well. You can't drink the water no way.
I'm just saying. I mean, what the fish doing? It's shit. The ocean's full of shit.
It's full of shit. Yeah, just go out there and shit in the ocean because you can't. You can't drink ocean water anyway. You just can't drink it.
Yeah, it's gonna filter itself out.
Yeah,
Your turds, your 1 or 2 turds, and your little stream of piss ain't gonna dirty the ocean up.
ain't gonna do that ocean up because trust me, it's something down there eat that shit.
Oh, it's gonna eat the shit out of it. And while you in there, just go ahead and dunk your ass in there and splash some of that salt water between your cheeks and clean up.
Yeah, yeah. I'm talking about go for a good long swim and let it out.
Yeah, shit.
But yeah, I'm like, you right though. You can't drink that shit no way. You might as well.
No, you might as well. And the ocean's way too big. Now it would take millions of people to shit every day in the ocean. I mean, it'll take like let's say a few million people just took dumps in the ocean every day. Then I can see we get some contamination. But one shit in the ocean, nah.
I mean, but I don't even think that'll do it though, Troy. Think about all the motherfuckers dead in there. You know what I'm saying? Dead bodies in that damn ocean.
Dead bodies and fish and
everything, fish and just all kind of shit. Cause you got some place. I don't give a fuck what they say. You can't tell me an airplane never dumped their toilets over the ocean. You can't tell me they never.
Oh, they do. They have to, Tim. What else are they doing on long trips?
Right. So y'all just holding all that shit. They'll tell you, yeah, but I don't believe they dumped that shit over the ocean, man, and keep on pushing.
Or do the fucking movie and show it to us in a comedic way.
Yeah. They act like on Joe Dirt, like it's funny. A turd just fell out the sky. They do that shit all the time.
Yeah, on, man.
They try to make sure it's in a little place where ain't nobody at. Let that shit fly.
America is built on "we told you."
Right.
That's their slogan. We told you.
And I don't give a damn what nobody say. Motherfuckers call me crazy all the time. These goddamn UFOs, when the shit hit the fan, they gonna be like, "We told you," and people like, "No, you did." No, yes, they did. All them goddamn movies and shit. We told you.
It's gonna be T-shirts. It's gonna have official. You know how it's official nice to be official U.S. government shirt. I mean, the tag gonna say U.S. government, and it's the front gonna say "We told you."
We told you. That's all they gonna tell you is "We told you." Just like when that damn COVID shit came out, that shit wasn't no surprise, man. Look at all these goddamn movies and shit they be putting out about that shit. They knew that shit was coming, or they were gonna do it anyway.
But what it was, watching that fucking movie 5, 6, 10 years ago, people walking around in the hospital with fucking big ass white suits on, it seemed unrealistic until that shit happened.
It happened.
Mm-hmm. There we go.
When it happened, we told you. Like I said, man, I was watching it's a movie came out in the goddamn early 2000s, maybe late 90s, called Contagion. That shit was up and down fucking COVID. I said, look at this shit here. Dude, the motherfucker knew about this shit a long time ago.
I think what they do is they run tests on us by movies. I mean, they run this shit out there and see how much people gonna get freaked out about it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, and see how many people watch it. Yeah.
What they thoughts of it, because people gonna get on there. They got the movie bus. They want to talk about the shit. So I mean, they told us. They tell us all the time. They
told you that shit was fucking verbatim COVID. Verbatim. I was like, holy shit, because I ain't seen it in years. It was just on TV, and I looked at that shit. I said, that shit verbatim.
You know, some of the worst advice we ever got. Don't believe what you see on TV.
Don't believe. Yep. They call it the idiot box.
Worst advice we ever got.
But see, they should call it the idiot box. It ain't about you watching it. It's just what you watch. You know.
Yeah.
If you just use that shit to sit up there, I mean, you really can't even say watching goddamn The Simpsons and Family Guy shit is bad for you because they be saying some shit that come true too.
Because you know what? Those are some of the most, and I'm gonna call them profound simply because I feel like people with more money speak more. They speak more intelligently because they want to, because they don't want to sound stupid with a lot of money, and they get trained on speaking. So I feel like rich people are more profound. And who the fuck has the capital to make a cartoon like the fucking Simpsons? Somebody with a lot of money.
Somebody with a lot of money and know a whole lot of shit about some shit you'll never know nothing about.
A whole lot of shit. He got friends that's giving him fucking that's telling him things about things that me and you will never hear.
Never hear about it. To us, the shit sounds just so out of left field, but they like, nah, this is really what's up.
He knows somebody that works at Area 51. He knows a person.
He privy to some shit you just ain't never know till you die. That's it.
He knows if it's real. He knows if it's fake. He knows all of this shit. And you know what's the craziest part about it? He is a you and he's a me. He's the nigga next to you. He's the person that lives in your complex. These people are just people, but they have touched wealth to the point where they can just make you listen. Because that's all we want to know. We want to know, Should I listen to you? Do you speak well? Are you engaging? And do you have more than I do? Because if you don't have more than I do, where's the fucking exit? We stop. Where are we eating on the way home? What are we
There you
doing?
go. What are we doing? What are we doing? But you know what though? I really think they trying to hide that shit. They'll tell you exactly what's really going on, but they'll hide that shit behind some shit that just sounds so damn stupid. You like that's just
Or
dumb.
or
Yeah.
it gets hid behind. It gets hid behind that.
Yeah.
And you think you've been watching cartoons all your life. They done
Yeah.
told you everything on The Simpsons.
They have. That's crazy
Every
too.
single thing.
They told you everything on The Simpsons.
Uh,
That's crazy.
more I think The Simpsons is more accurate than anything on this earth in history.
It's really
It's more
crazy that
accurate
it
than
is.
Nostradamus.
It
Nostradamus
really
ain't got
is.
shit on The Simpsons.
Hell, you see, I don't even talk about no more. He been so goddamn
Mm-hmm.
wrong. That motherfucker ain't nothing he said nothing happened.
Yeah, and
Ain't
I
nothing.
thought Nostradamus was that man too. Yeah,
I
man, that
thought it
guy.
was too. That
Oh
motherfucker
man,
used to cut that shit about Notre Dame should come on NBC when I was a kid. I should be so scared watching it. You
yeah.
know, he said the world going in and this that everything he put out there was wrong. But then here come the Simpsons. The Simpsons.
The
And your mama them tell you,
Simpsons.
stop watching that dumb ass shit. You need to be watching it too.
We should all been watching The Simpsons.
Should have been watching it too. They told you to watch your ass a long time ago. You thought it was just stupid. It's crazy, man. But yeah, I'm slowly, not slowly starting to believe, but I see it. Like shit, man. A lot of this shit, you need to watch that shit. Watch these damn documentaries. Some of that shit be coming on TV. They be like, oh, you just would never believe it if you're not watching that dumb ass shit. All right.
Because you know what makes me understand and believe in movies and documentaries? I mean, it's just one simple thing for me. The documentaries are made about people. It's not nothing made up. It's not some shit that's off this planet. It's the people that's right next to you. It'd be a motherfucking snow down Minnesota. I mean, I don't fucking know. These documentaries be about people from just right down the road from you.
Right down the
And
road.
lo and behold, you'd be like, oh my God, they right down the street for real.
Mhm.
And the movies that people are making are just made by people, human beings. They laid up and they had the same dreams we had. They said the same ideas. They saw the same shit. Some of them are more privy now to get into areas where, like we discussed, they have the information that we could never fathom the thought of.
Mm-hmm.
But that's it. That's why I think this shit is so real, because it's people fucking making it.
Because it go back to that old saying. People probably don't believe it or hear it no more. When some shit, when old folks you say, you know what, that shit sounds so crazy. It's probably true.
It's probably true.
It's probably true. That sounds so crazy. It's probably true. Yeah. Just when it sounds just far fetched as hell, like what the fuck are you talking about? That shit is 100% accurate. Like what? Yes. Shit. They say fuck what you heard. Smoke some.
Man, I'm
Shit,
trying to tell you.
all that shit, man. You just gotta look at the shit, but they call it the idiot box because you watch dumbass shit, you get dumbass shit. You can't just watch that. But what's dumb though? You gotta think about that. What is dumb?
I mean, what's dumb?
What's dumb? I mean, hell, I put my foot in my own mouth right there. What is dumb? I don't know. I tell you what's dumb. All that real lives of people in Washington, Potomac, them
that
real
right
women,
there,
that's fucking stupid.
that's just foolish.
That's foolish.
That's foolish if those people, and I'm guilty because I watch it with my wife, but I quickly get disgusted with it because I kind of make it not fun for her to watch because I start asking all the questions that I'm not gonna say now because I don't want to get into that.
Yeah.
But it sickens me that people that they have to get paid a certain way to make it, and they can look you in your eye and say, "I'm not ruining the next generation of little girls."
Man, you ruining that shit.
I'm 40, I'm 50, I'm 30. I'm wearing clothes that show all of my titties. They got dresses that do under boob, side boob, top. I mean, what the fuck are you thinking about showing your boobs for anyway?
I don't know. I don't even see how them niggas be letting they women participate. I don't even see how them niggas be participating in that shit. Like, you not embarrassed to be on this shit? I'd be so embarrassed.
Yo, kids, I mean, you walk around with your ass out. You getting your ass fat as you can get it, and your lips poked out, and your lashes. I mean, I don't even want to go down that rabbit hole of talking about that. That's not what I want to really talk about. But it's just crazy. Every time I think about it, they really will tell you need to raise your own kid. Like I'm out here getting my bag. I'm like, what the fuck?
But dude, and I dig it. I understand what they're saying 100%. But I will tell you this: I won't participate in it. I'm not watching it because it's straight foolishness. These are adults acting like kids.
I mean, worse than kids.
Worse than kids. Like, you know better at this point than what you're doing. You know better. but you're doing that. Like, you just watch these women and these niggas out here fighting each other on TV and crazy ass shit. Like, and then get pissed off when they be out somewhere and somebody say something to them.
And they get mad at their kids because I've seen the shows where they actually have talks with their kids about acting out in class. Are you seriously fucking shitting me?
You can't be shitting me. You acting like your folks.
I mean, bro, what you mad at your baby for? Like, you grown doing it. And your excuse gonna be you pay bills and you got your own shit, so you can act like you want to act. I think that's the dumbest shit I ever heard in my goddamn life.
Yeah, you can do what you want to do, but like I say, man, if you're gonna get money from it, but I'll just be like, have you no shame, because there's certain things. I'm a private person, but I ain't ashamed of shit I do. Because if I was ashamed, I wouldn't do it. But I just can't see myself just outwardly just showing everybody, yeah, this, like, why? Like, I don't understand it. Like, wherever I go, that shit just follow you.
We do beat the horse down. I guess I need to stop saying that. We do. I guess we can say, what else can we plug in when you don't want to beat the dead horse? What else can you say?
You're just beating the dead horse. That's what it's called. Shit, that's just what it's called. I mean, shit,
well,
that'll
okay.
be hell.
Well, all right then. So it's crazy because I don't want to keep going back to the past, to the olden days, because everything in the olden days wasn't better. But I think the feeling of the olden days just felt good to me. Like because I can say that because I lived then and I'm living now. And this ain't even grumpy old man. This ain't even that, because I couldn't have FaceTimed you in the 90s. I couldn't have did none of this shit. Which I don't really take advantage of it now. We use it for the wormhole, but I guess I remember the days when my mama was going out. I saw a glimpse of her when she came dressed up, which they wasn't dressing slutty back then. I mean, you can find some videos, but even if they were, let's just assume that the women growing up that was raising us was dressing like the ladies on the Housewives and just women every day. Let's just say they were. I saw that much of my mom when she told me what I need to do, what I don't need to do. If I was staying with somebody, I saw her when she walked out the house. And she was at an area at a certain time of the night, because my mom and them went out at a certain time at night. They wasn't just they wasn't like that all day long. They didn't lash and wig all day long and they didn't do that every day, all day.
No, they didn't. It was.
I saw that shit for a brief period.
I said back when my mom.
Homegirls, they might come through and pick up, and you might see all four of your aunties that you ain't never seen like that. You be like, shit, I ain't never seen y'all like this before. Have a good time.
Yeah, because they got their shit on. Because when you see them, they off work. They just getting off work, so they just
and they raising you.
And they raising you. Because I remember the first time I seen my mom go out. Like, damn, I ain't never seen mama put on some clothes. Every time I see mama, only time she put on some clothes, you either going to church, and that's it. Because if we went anywhere, she put on just some clothes. She's a mama. She just got on some clothes. We're going to the store. But when she put on like some,
too.
And when you just talking about church. You just need to have on some little makeup and stuff, and then and when she went out, I never forget it because it's like one of the only times I've seen mama go to the club. She out in this sweater, look like goddamn Bill Cosby sweater. Shit. Yeah, she called herself dressed up. Yeah. I mean, shit, you couldn't see nothing. Shit, but she went out. She said, we go out to the club. I said, all right, mama, I can't wait till I go to the club, Yeah. And shit, she had on all the goddamn clothes. I said, hell, it got to be winter time.
I say that to say this. It's nothing wrong with the way the women clothes have evolved. Like, that's fine. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and act like I don't like to see titties and ass busting out of clothes. Like, okay, that's awesome.
Yeah.
But my point is this. There is a place and a time. And to me, that's what separates an adult from a child. Because a child would want to do something all the time in every place. To me, an adult should know, like, there's no limits to what women wear anywhere anymore.
Right. No, it always looks like they going what they call out.
All day.
All day. And then if it ain't that, it's fuck it. I'm on my rag and I'm going to look like I just slept on the floor all night. This is one of the two. I'm either going to be naked because when I put on some clothes, I look like I stank. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't did nothing a productive human being supposed to do to come outdoors. But that's just how I walk outdoors. So I don't know. But yeah, that's the difference between the adult and the child, man. Because I don't do You know, I love to drink and all that shit. That's just my thing to do with drink. But I do know it's certain times you just can't do that shit.
You
You just
just
can't
can't
drink
do
right
it.
now.
But you know what? That's a lie because you can do anything you want
Oh,
to
I
do.
can do if I want, but I
The
don't do.
adult choice is, but you know that you shouldn't.
You
I
know, I don't do that.
always say, just because you can do something, do not mean you should do it.
Don't mean you should do it.
And I just think that people have got disbelief and hate confused. A person can be in disbelief of something. Like if you start in a company, it's like, damn, nigga, oh, that's gonna be rough. That's disbelief. A person will go on and be like, oh, that person was hating on me. Or if you say, I'm in disbelief that these women want to wear this shit in the fucking 12 o'clock noon, I can see your titties and your ass. Like your lipstick is red and your wig is blonde and all of that at 12 o'clock noon. I'm not hating on you. It's disbelief. It's
disbelief. Okay, I see where you're going now. I feel you. That's exactly it. Okay.
My opinion is based around disbelief. Like, fuck, my children, one of my girls like wigs. I don't think she ever would have liked wigs if she didn't have women that just took wigs and took them into just everyday life with them. I don't think she would have liked them if it wasn't for that. Only my concern and my disbelief is because I have girls that they're awesome. Like they're awesome as fuck. But I kind of wanted to help guide their mind a different way, even to know different things, different like homecoming dresses. All that shit just look like club clothes.
Oh my God, dude, what are you talking about?
Everything.
My God, I done seen some shit. I was like I said, I'm not hating. It's just disbelief. Like, what is your folks? They didn't see you come outside with that shit on. Cause I mean, now shit. If you come back and 9 months later, you pregnant. I ain't surprised. Shit, who ain't gonna be trying to fuck with you looking like you already like nigga? I mean, yeah, it ain't. You just be like, what the fuck is you wearing, man?
And it's not just the women; it's the guys. Like I watch that same shit on TV, and everybody has an example from somewhere. Nobody wants to be Tim Duncan anymore. Everybody want to show. Everybody want to show these young kids that we should have these fat retarded necklaces on everywhere we go. Like they're telling our kids, our boys, that this is the way you should look. And when that world really get out there, the people that they're impressing are not the people that's going to grant them a job, going to grant them a way through this shit. Because people that our TV guys make our little boys look are not impressing the people that's got the place for you to go get your life together.
Right. And then what gives me is, especially with them boys, is you'll see these young boys and they mamas be buying them clothes and buying them the shit. I'm like, but I understand it's the style and shit, but some shit you like, why would you buy that for that? Why'd you have that kid dressing like that? Why would you have a picture of your kid on front of your phone throwing up little hands? And they really gang signs. Don't give a fuck. I know what time it is. But they just think that's just the way the kids do it nowadays. No. It ain't. That shit, they do that shit like, man, you know, like don't be doing that shit, man. That shit is not cool. Cause you think, oh, that's just them kids. Somebody else don't think that shit is just them kids.
Exactly.
Somebody don't think that. Some people don't think that's cool. They're like, no, this motherfucker disrespecting my shit. Like, no, nigga, that shit ain't cool. Put your hands down, man. What you doing? You don't even know what that shit mean, do you? You just seen somebody else doing it.
Yeah.
Like, you don't know what that shit is, man. Like, that shit ain't cool. And then what kills me about these little boy, like, nigga, why in the fuck is your clothes so tight, nigga? What is wrong? Like, and then their parents deliberately go shop for them to buy these goddamn clothes 3 sizes too little. I'm like, I understand, but God damn, what
bro.
is that? Like, nigga, you wear these goddamn, that shit don't hurt.
Just because it's the style, Tim, we need to break that shit up. Jesus.
I'm like, dude, I done seen it firsthand. That's up to be acting stuff. Oh, no, he like his shit got to be like an extra small. The nigga ain't that small.
Oh.
That little dude is not small. That shit right there you buying is for nothing. Like, why is you, somebody need to, ain't no man no more. Fuck it. It just ain't no man no more.
And I hate it. I really hate it because I know a lot of young cats that grew up with my kid from elementary. Like a lot of the boys, they all still know me. I still know them. And a lot of them are really awesome, smart kids, like academically smart and really respectful. But, you know, some of them and a lot of the guys that I still walk around that's total strangers to me that seem like they could be my nephew or my little brother or my son, they have hair hanging in their face while they're walking on purpose.
Yeah.
On purpose, they want a lot of hair hanging all the way down to like their nose area.
Yeah.
What's that breed of dog that got the hair hanging in their face? Like braided?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
They look like the shaggy dog, Tim.
They do. I've seen that too. I'm like, dude, like, what is it? And it's like, I understand, that's our thing with the, being natural and all that shit. But it's still a certain way of being kind of presentable too, man. It's okay to be natural, embrace that shit. I dig all that, but at least have it to the point to where you look halfway decent. Because if you got to sit there and keep shaking your head and doing that shit every 5 fucking minutes, then you got a complex. Like, you got to keep shaking hair out your face. Like, who wants to do that all day?
Every 5 to 10 seconds, it does become it becomes something.
Yeah, like you just have to have that shit. Like, dude, why? But you see these little old boys, young boys. They're like, man, look. I remember when it came down to, back in the day, niggas wearing braids and shit. Nigga, I wasn't getting no goddamn braids until I got old enough to damn near, take care of myself. I was not no fucking 8, 9 year old boy with fucking dreads in my face. Ain't nothing wrong with dreads, but at least if you do have them, at least keep them neat.
Mm-hmm.
But when you got that shit where it look like it's just ball of yarn just all over your shit, like what is that?
On purpose.
And it's on purpose. It on purpose look like a fucking rat's nest on purpose. Now I don't have a problem with dreads. I love them. I mean that's what's up. That's us all day. But you got this shit where it look like your whole goddamn. It just look like say just like what is it? It ain't no rhyme or reason to the shit. It just that like dude, what is that? And then it be cut off fucking weird and shit. I'm like, is it supposed to be a hot top or what is that?
And see, I'm not here to even bash the style nor to bash my people.
But it's just crazy.
And I want to say it out loud because I want people to understand it's not that we get on a topic with the intent to bash nobody, because I really think that it comes out like, don't fucking say that shit. This is my shit. We done got that complex where it's like, this is my household. We have been separated so much. Each person is their own individual entity to where you can't say nothing about nothing. But my thing is, first of all, it's dangerous. It takes away your awareness. You're walking around with your head down in your phone, first of all. Secondly, you have to walk and a hood, and you have to walk around with your head down to make sure that your hair is in your face, because that's the style. I'm not saying that we can get away. I'm not saying, I hate the style, but let's just be realistic. Why would we want, and I'm blaming the kids too. You know why? Because kids have become unparentable. They make it to where you can't say shit to them. Like it's either to the point where it's like my relationship with you. It's not like the old days where your mom get on your ass and come back in there and tell you, come in here and come cook with me or just whatever, just made you get back into good likings with her. Now your kids are threatening you with like, don't say nothing to me. Like nothing. You're doing too much.
It's real. Yeah. Kids talk real reckless to their folks nowadays. Real reckless.
But it's a circle because the men on TV, they rapping, and then you get word that people like Future really don't even do drugs. He rarely even smoke or drink. But in all of his music, it talks like he do Molly, Percocet all day, every day. He drank a fifth of this and a fifth of that. I'm 44. I know his fucking music. But you know who don't know his music? Them fucking kids who think it's fucking cool. And I know you vape a little bit, but these kids vaping like how niggas was smoking cigarettes back in the days.
Yeah,
the old high school group of cigarette smokers, all the kids vaping.
To me, they number like cigarette smoking back in the day. To me, that's just what that is. Cause back in the day when kids used to sneak them cigarettes, nigga, they be smoking like freight train. Cause I know now white kids are big on them cigarettes. What else is them blacks? And I've been knowing motherfuckers since they was smoking blacks. They was 15, 16 years old.
Yeah, I did that for a long time, and I'm not saying it was anything worse. Bro, this vape is fucking up lungs, man. And these kids, man, everything is younger now. It's like middle school now.
I don't know, man, because think about it, though. We had motherfuckers young back in the day smoking them blacks, man.
I guess so.
I mean, shit, I remember, man, clearly in the fucking 6th grade, I knew a lot of, I got pulled out in the hallway one of them days with my homegirl. We in 6th grade. Shit, they bring the dogs around.
Yeah, I remember that.
And the dogs, you remember when they bring them dogs around? So the dog, me and her sat close together. Dog sat down. So everybody sat over there, get to the hallway. They go through your shit. Wasn't no dope. She had goddamn black and miles, like she was smoking a bitch and put them out and just have them in a little starter jacket pocket. How the motherfuckers smell when you put them out? She was in the 6th grade, my nigga. She smoking blacks. So I mean, I don't that shit ain't nothing new to me, man. She was smoking black 6th grade, 6th fucking grade, and she wasn't the only one. Nigga, I mean, motherfuckers used to get out the bus early. They didn't even go to their stop. Get out the bus early and walk and smoke blacks, or wouldn't even catch the bus. They'd walk home and just smoke blacks.
I remember that. I remember that story about middle school, but maybe I'm a victim. Maybe I'm also a victim of like the day we living in. Like everything seems magnified.
It's just they can do it now and get away with it because that shit don't be on you. That vape ain't on you like them Black Some cigarettes was. Like motherfuckers used to have to stop and walk because they gotta get that cigarette smoke off you while you're walking.
And that didn't
or that
work.
black smoke off you. You know, it don't work. But that goddamn vape, when you get out the bus, you can hit that vape 3 times before you walk in the house and say, hey, they don't know shit.
Mm-hmm.
They don't know nothing. So yeah, I mean, it's just easier enough to do what we was doing, you know, minus the the time we had to spend to hide it, right?
Yeah.
So that shit to me is just that just shit. Time involved made it easy for them. You know what I'm saying? Because now you can go and get high and then can't nobody smell it on you.
Yeah. I just don't trust the whole technology, the whole vape. I know the blacks and cigarettes and all that shit was terrible. I mean, terrible. But I think equally, man, all this manufactured shit, it's gonna be a big case of something, man. It's just these vapes. I think they fucking people up.
Of course, some gonna come around like Camp Lejeune. There's some gonna come and they finna sue because they done did something to somebody. And yeah, somebody gonna sue because they gonna have a commercial. Somebody's foot and got cut off from vaping up. Some shit like that, man. For real. It's gonna happen. And if you ever smoke this brand, call this number. We got a case, right? So it's coming.
We got 20 million. Better get in where you fit in.
You better get in where you fit in. If you smoke this brand between the years of such and such and such and such, call this number. Yeah. Oh, it's coming, dog. It's coming. But yeah.
Yeah.
That concludes this episode of The Wormhole. Join us next time to see what shit goes in the hole and comes out the other side gold.